Have you ever wondered what can easily overwhelm an INFJ, the rarest personality type in the Myers-Briggs type indicator? Today, we're uncovering the 7 things that can make this introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging personality type feel under pressure. These are noise and chaos, criticism, lack of authenticity, feeling misunderstood, overstimulation, invalidation, and deceit. Each of these elements has a unique impact on INFJs, affecting their thoughts, feelings, and actions in distinct ways. So without further ado, let's dive into the first thing that can overwhelm an INFJ: noise and chaos. Imagine being in a room full of loud, chaotic noises. For an INFJ, this can be incredibly overwhelming. INFJs are like sponges, absorbing the energy around them. A cluttered, noisy environment can send their senses into overdrive, disrupting their need for harmony and balance. The constant barrage of sounds and movement can feel like a disruption to their inner peace, creating an unsettling feeling of being overwhelmed. Now that you understand how noise and chaos can overwhelm an INFJ, let's move on to the next point: criticism. Who likes to be criticized? Well, for INFJs, it can be particularly overwhelming. INFJs are akin to perfectionists. They strive for the best in all they do, so when criticism comes their way, it can hit hard. They may see it not as a tool for growth, but as a personal attack. This can lead to feelings of stress and anxiety, as they wrestle with the idea of not meeting their own high standards. With criticism covered, let's delve into the next thing that can overwhelm an INFJ: lack of authenticity. INFJs value authenticity above all else. So what happens when they're faced with insincerity or dishonesty? The impact can be deeply unsettling. INFJs crave realness in their interactions. They yearn for genuine relationships. When authenticity is absent, they can feel disconnected, even betrayed. It's like trying to quench your thirst with a mirage. It's simply not satisfying. This lack of authenticity can be a real source of distress for INFJs. Having explored the lack of authenticity, let's move on to the next overwhelming thing for an INFJ: feeling misunderstood. Have you ever felt misunderstood? For INFJs, this is a common and overwhelming experience. They often find themselves feeling like an open book in a language that no one can read. Their intricate inner world, filled with profound thoughts and feelings, can sometimes seem alien to those around them. It's like whispering in a storm, unheard and unnoticed. This misunderstanding can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation, a feeling of being an outsider looking in. Now that we've covered feeling misunderstood, let's go to the next point: overstimulation. INFJs are sensitive souls. So what happens when they're overstimulated? Picture this: being in a room full of people, loud music blaring, flashes of light flickering. It's exciting, it's vibrant, but for an INFJ it can be too much. Their senses may feel assaulted, their energy quickly depleted. This is overstimulation. It doesn't have to be a party. It could be a busy workday or an intense movie. Overstimulation can leave an INFJ feeling drained and in need of solitude. Next, we will look at another thing that can overwhelm an INFJ: invalidation. Imagine having your feelings or thoughts dismissed or invalidated. For an INFJ, this can be extremely overwhelming. You see, INFJs deeply value their inner worlds, their unique insights and emotional landscapes. When these are rejected or dismissed, it can lead to a sense of isolation and pain. They need validation, a simple acknowledgement that their feelings and thoughts matter. Without it, they may feel unseen, misunderstood, and ultimately, overwhelmed. Finally, let's explore the last thing that can overwhelm an INFJ: deceit. INFJs value honesty and truth. So how does deceit affect them? Deception can pierce the heart of an INFJ like a sharp arrow. These individuals are deeply intuitive, often sensing deceit even before it's made apparent. When they encounter dishonesty, it can send them spiraling into a state of emotional turmoil, leading to trust issues that can be challenging to overcome. Remember, INFJs are driven by their profound sense of integrity. They believe in the power of truth and the importance of being genuine. So when they are faced with deceit, it's not only a betrayal of their trust, but a violation of their core values. It's like a storm that shakes their world, leaving them feeling disoriented and overwhelmed. These are the 7 things that can easily overwhelm an INFJ. Understanding these can help us better relate to and support the INFJs in our lives.